Hello everyone. Good morning and good afternoon with regards to your time zone. I'm Ankit from Arcserve Center of Excellence and would like to welcome you all for joining this exclusive partner power hour session for North America region. Joining me today for the session is highly experienced speaker Santosh. He is a program director with Arcserve and has been with Arcserve for more than 2 decades. Also, for any questions, we will be sharing the concerned email IDs, and in case of any support needed or issue, would request you to drop an email to those IDs. Next slide, please. For those who are not familiar with Arcserve, we are the data resilience platform provider. Data resilience takes the concept of business continuity up a notch. Arcserve was established in 1983, and our Department of Experience and Innovation has put us in category 1. We have around 250K plus customers in 150 countries. Our channel community of around 19,000 plus partners and 1,000 MSPs and are growing. We have around million plus servers and VM protected with our solution. Thousands of petabytes of data under our management with on-premise and cloud solution. The reason for taking Arcserve as the first choice, we have around 40 years of innovation under our belt. We are industry pioneers and continue to innovate year after year. We have largest footprint of data resilience solution in the category, creating one unified platform. That means right fit solution, end-to-end non-disruptive component, and are all meant to raise your data resilience. We focus on lowering your TCO while future-proofing your data. We strive to provide gold standards of data protection, and we deliver across all three critical pillars of resilience: prevent, protect, and recover. We provide flexible licensing that can grow with you. Next slide, please. Today, we'll be covering the partner portal features that are useful for partners. We'll be covering deal registration, support issues, opening a case in my cases, Arcserve Academy, documentation available for the partners, content available, marketing assets, co-branding assets available for the partners, user management for the partners, and product feedback. Next. So this is a partner portal page, and you can access this page by login.arcserve.com. Arcserve Partner Zone has specifically been created to help our partners with every aspect of engaging with Arcserve successfully. A significant part of Partner Zone is dedicated to help our partners with different aspects of Arcserve solution. With this, I would like to hand over to Santosh for a demo of Partner Portal. Over to you, Santosh. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankit. Welcome all. Good day. So let me switch screens to take you to the demo screen. I'm going to take you through the first. We will log in through the login.arcserve.com page, which is one-stop page to access many portals. So let's go to login.arcserve.com, and I'm logging in as an administrator so that I can show you most of the features. So as we input the username and password, it gets into the home.arcserve.com page. It is rerouted to the home.arcserve.com page. Usually, it lasts for a multi-factor authentication where you will have to input the code you receive in an email or SMS or whatever. For the demo purpose, I have just disabled multi-factor authentication to save time. So this is the login page for home.arcserve.com, and from this page we can go to various sites of Arcserve portals. So you have one system, you have management portal, you have partner zone, you have academy, which is a learning management system, and you have cloud console. Our interest today would be partner zone and academy. One system, clouds console, will get a bit technical, so we will save that for a different day, where we will talk in detail about when we talk in detail about products. I will get to that. So let's get into partner zone first. When you click on partner zone, it again reroutes to another portal, which is called partnerzone.arcserve.com. Instead of going to login.arcserve.com and then rerouting to home.arcserve.com and then going to partnerzone.arcserve.com, we can just go to partnerzone.arcserve.com and use the same credentials. It will take you to this page. But I wanted to show you the flow, so that is the reason I went in the disciplined manner. Okay, so when we go to partnerzone.arcserve.com, this is the landing page, and you will see the information about your Arcserve account manager here, and then there are some promotions which will be shown, and a few other URLs in the bottom, and you will also see known issues on the right pane, where say if more than or a couple of customers encounter similar issues, then what we do is we classify it as known issues, and then we put that in the known issues section. And as we go, as you go to the known issues, click on any of the known issues, it will give you the information about what is that issue, and what is the resolution, or what is the workaround, and things like that. So now let's first go to the left pane, and you see different options here. We will start with the deal registration process. Let's say we have a probable customer who is looking for a backup software, and we want to inform that to Arcserve. So first, the partner goes to the deal registration form, that is, go to the left pane and select deal registration. Input the company name, partner name, email address, phone number, and whatever. And as you may already know, if it is an asterisk, then without filling that field, without inputting data to that field, you cannot go and submit it. So after you do all these things and click on submit, your information, you will get a deal registration ID, and the information will be shown on the right side of the screen. So you can see here, and you also have a view all option. If you click on the view all option, you can see all the deals which were approved, which were rejected, or which is pending approval. You can see that there are few pending approvals, and there are few rejected, and most of them approved. So this is how a partner registers the deal and works with Arcserve to put that deal into action and win that deal. So let's say we register a deal, we work with Arcserve managers, and we get the deal. Once that is done, yes, that is the first step. We get a new logo into our logos list, and then customer, as soon as a customer buys a product, he would go and implement the product. And as the implementation takes place, maybe they need some information, they need assistance, or they encounter a problem or anything. That is when the support gets in. So the next one is support, where you can see, from the partner zone itself, you can go to the support, and you can open a case, you can see the cases, you can go to the knowledge base, you can go to documentation, discussions, and whatever. So let's say that we got a new deal, and customer has some queries or whatever, and he wants to talk to support. How does customer get into talk to support, or how do what is the path to get into support, and what are the different options to open a support case? So click go to support, open a case. Okay, so there are two ways of getting into support. One is, or maybe three ways. One is You can create a issue, like you can create a chat issue. You can see the chat with an expert button here. You can click on chat with an expert. Your window will open, a chat window will open. You can communicate with the support engineers, and you can get feedbacks. You can get resolutions for the issues and things like that. Other one is you can continue going, like you can put in the contact details. You can select the preferred phone number, product, assistant type, subjects, all those things, and make sure, like submit a case to support, online case to support. Or you can take the phone, take the like call the support number, and talk to an engineer, an available engineer. So these are the different ways one can get into support. I will show you a demo on how to create a chat conversation. Click on chat, and a window opens. Click next. Problem description. Let me say this is a demo for partners. Product. All the portfolio products of Arcserve is listed here. Select any of these products. Let me say continuous availability. And there are three different options, like technical support or license certificate or license support. Click on technical support, or you can select any of these according to your needs. Okay, and select the category. Let me say it is a license technical query, and the product version. Continuous availability doesn't have a product version, so that's fine. Let's say start. Now we are connecting live. We are connecting live with a support engineer. It might take like few seconds. If there is a lot of traffic, then it might take a minute or two, but you will get a support engineer online. See, now you can see that you have a issue number created, and you can see that whom you're chatting with. And this is not a chatbot. This is a live engineer discussing issues, solutions with you, helping you. Okay, so I can say that. So I know the engineer name. It is it says now you are chatting with Satish. So now I can say, hello Satish. This is for a demo. Please close this case. And we can wait for the engineer to close the case, or we can click here and we can close the chat ourselves. Okay, and you can also save the chat transcript if you'd like to. So this is how we can get immediate support. And let's say if the engineer was not able to resolve the problem, he thinks that it needs more log reviews, and it is better that if the partner, end user, VAR, or whoever is opening the issue, it is better for them to talk to a support engineer over phone. Then he will guide you, he or she will guide you and create a phone support ticket, and make sure that a support engineer contacts you. So that is how chat support works. Now, let's say we are going to open an online issue. So when you go here, click on open the case, the contact name and the phone number is retrieved from your profile. You will have to select the time zone or applicable business hours, and then you will have to select if your preferred contact method is phone or email, and let's say it is phone, and click next. The portfolio of Arcserve products is listed here. You have all the software products, the appliances, and the cloud solutions. So whichever product you are calling for support, I'm sure you will see that product here. Let's, for this demo, let's say UDP. Again, the same assistant types which we saw while creating a chat support, it is listed here. Let's say technical support, and let's say technical query, and case it is asking you for the subject, a brief subject, let's say deduplication, and let's click next. I type deduplication on the subject, so it gives me, before even going to the description, it gives me options on available knowledge base articles for deduplication. So you can review these knowledge base articles, and you can find out if any of these knowledge base articles will resolve your issue. If it resolves the issue, well and good, you can abort the case creation and we can save time. If not, then we can go to next, and we can say the description. So first, let me say this is a ticket created by partner demo. Please archive, so that there is no confusion and I don't get a call. And then let's say version. This is we selected UDP, right? So all the UDP versions are in here. Let me select the latest and greatest, which is 9.1. Then comes severity. There are 4 levels of severity when you create a ticket online, or even when you create a ticket using phone. There are 4 levels of severity. Severity 1, severity 2, severity 3, and severity 4. Severity 1, we do not allow anybody to create a severity 1 ticket using an online using the online portal. The reason is, most of the time severity 1 issues are for production down situations. So for each of them, we have specific timelines to contact the customer. For severity 1, in an emergency, if you create a ticket online, we would the support would connect to the customer within 60 minutes. It doesn't mean that they will connect on the 59th minute or 60th minute. If an engineer is available, immediately within 5 minutes they will contact, but the timeline is 60 minutes. Likewise, for severity 2, it is 2 hours from the 2 business hours from the time of the issue opening. And for severity 3, it is like 4 business hours. And for severity 4, it is 8 business hours or 1 business day. So we don't want customers to wait for 60 minutes on a production down situation. So if you select severity 1, you will get a small message here, and it says, for severity 1 cases, please engage us through phone support for immediate assistance, because we know how important is data for customers, and we don't want customers to wait for us. So instead, they can click here, which will take you to the technical support phone numbers, and you can see different regions. And when you select Asia Pacific, this is the Asia Pacific number. By default, it shows the North America number. And for for other countries, you can see what are the numbers here. Okay, so they can pick up the phone, they can call the number, and they can talk to an engineer immediately. So that is the only reason why we do not encourage customers to create severity 1 issues through online support. But severity 2 or 3 or 4, they can create it using online support. Okay, so let's say, as this is a demo issue, I will select 4 and let's click next. The issue is created. You have a case number here. So you can create the case number. 1 minute. Yeah, you can create the case number and you can take a note of the case number, or just click finish. The case will be created and an engineer, an email will be sent to the email address which is shown here. An email will be sent to the specific email address with the issue number, so that you can have it for reference. The email would take like a minute or 2 to arrive in the inbox. So I will show you the email once it arrives in my inbox. But before that, if you want, or say there is some email problems and we don't get an email with the issue number and something happened, no worries. We can go to support. We can go to my cases, and you can see that the deduplication ticket is lying here. I can click on the ticket and I can go to the case feed. And if I need to provide more information to the customer, or to support, if the end user or if the value added reseller needs to provide more information to the support, so that they can do due diligence before they contact the customer, we can we can add those notes here. So I'll just put it here, and if they have logs, they can go ahead and attach it here. So they can attach the log here. So you go to the issue, you go to case feed, you make sure that you add additional information and you attach logs. And then if you just click on share, what happens is the engineer who is assigned goes through your detailed information, and he or she finds out like, okay, what will be the possible problem, and on top of it, if you have attached the logs also, then it would be very easy for them, like look at the problem, look at the logs, and maybe the first call itself they will be able to provide you a solution, or they will be able to say that, okay, do these, your problem will get resolved. So it providing detailed information on the issue and uploading logs in the first time saves end user time and support time, and more importantly, it helps us resolve the issue in the first contact itself. Most like if it's not a complex issue, yes, we will resolve it in the first contact itself. So it will speed up the support process, is what I am saying. Okay, now I have got the email for issue creation. So an issue creation email will look like this. It says hi and the username. Thank you for contacting Arcserve customer support. And it has the case number, it has the subject, and it says we will get back to you very soon. Okay, and we will get back to you. We will make sure that we will get back to you within the specified timelines. Like if it is severity 1, we cannot create a phone online tickets, but if it's severity 2 2 hours from the time of creating, 2 business hours from the time of creating the ticket. For severity 3, it is 4 business hours, and severity 4, it is 8 business hours. Okay. Now, this is how you open a case, and this is how you add information to the case, and you view the case and informations like that. Now, what are the other things which we can do with support? You see products here. Click on products. It lists all our portfolio products here, and let's click on UDP, or you can click on any other software which you are planning to provide to the end user. So before we talk, or before we initiate conversations with the prospects, it is always better to go to software compatibility matrix. Let's say the customer is having like Windows 2008 systems, like legacy systems. Then we will go to this compatibility matrix, and we will find out if those systems are supported here, or if they have like different hypervisors, or if they have like SQL databases with specific versions. So whatever, say we clicked on Arcserve UDP 9.0 compatibility matrix. So this says what is supported with Arcserve UDP 9.0. So you can see the table of Windows releases and supported editions. You can see Windows Server 2008 R2 SP1. It is the least operating system which Arcserve UDP 9 supports. If the customer is having Windows 2008 or Windows 2003, we will not be able to support. So it is always better to go and look at the UDP 9.0 compatibility matrix. Let's say the latest is Windows 2022. We are supporting it. So if the customer is having the latest, do we support it? If they are having legacy, do we support it? What are the other database versions we support, like SQL databases, and storage array vendors, what we support, and the hypervisors, what we support. All these informations are provided in the UDP compatibility matrix. Likewise, for any product, like you can go to products, and any products you select, there is a compatibility matrix for each product, and you will find out the different informations. Okay, and let's say if you find see, this is partner zone, and let's say if you want to go for support, like just go to support without getting into partner zone, you can go to support.arcserve.com. that is your support site. Okay, all partners will have access to this. You can use the same username and password to get into support.arcserve.com. Okay, so you can see all informations here, like products, discussions, whatever we see here. All this is also available in our support site. Okay, so we can go to products, we can go here, see, you can see the compatibility matrix for continuous availability. So any compatibility matrix or anything with reference to support, you can either go to here, like from the partner zone, you can go to support and go to different informations here, or you can go to support.arcserve.com and you can have the information here. Okay, and likewise, knowledge base, documentation. Like documentation is important. Why? Because let's say a customer buys a product, He finds out all the features are supported and the informations like that. But while implementing, he gets into some issues. The best way to go is go here, go to the documentation. Like obviously you can contact support, but before contacting support, the best way is go and look at the release notes. Why release notes? In every release notes, we will have information about issues fixed in that release, known issues, let's say not just known issues, symptoms and solutions, meaning if there is a workaround for known issues, it will be written there, and limitations, like these things are the limitations. So it is before we get into and like in the release notes, we will also see that enhancement, what are the enhancement which went to this, and what drop support we have. Like when you go to drop support, you can see that you can go to drop support and you can see information about these were dropped with UDP version 9.0. Because like maybe it is a legacy product and we don't support with the new version and things like that. So for enhancements, for futures, enhancements, issues fixed, known issues, limitations, all informations, release notes is the best place. You can go to release notes, and if that doesn't provide information, you can come to support. There is no harm getting into support the first time, but I'm saying that going to release notes, finding it ourselves will save time, just that. Okay. And discussions. So when you click on discussions, for discussions alone, I would like you to go to support.arcserve.com, because the function of asking a question here is still under integration. So for discussions alone, we can go to support.arcserve.com. Let me go to support.arcserve.com. and go to discussions, and we can ask a question. So what is the difference between asking a question in discussions, we call it as Arcserve communities, and opening a support case? Number one, support case can be opened only when you have active maintenance. But in discussions, you can ask a question, just log into support.arcserve.com and you can ask a question. And only support will answer to your questions raised on a support ticket. But every partner has information like access to the discussions. They can like they can review the questions asked, and if they have answers, they can provide answers as well. Which means like it is like two-way. If somebody else is looking for help on the same topic, they can look at it. They can find out like if that question gets answered, they can find out, okay, this is the answer. Fine, there is no need to open a support ticket. I am good with this answer. I will go and implement it. Things like that. Okay. So, but the only thing is we don't have a specific ETA for answering the communities, but we are striving hard to make sure that we answer the community questions as soon as possible. And currently, on average, we take less than 2 business days to answer a community question. And we will, like, we are working hard to enhance that and like fill in the gaps, like in the future, maybe answer the questions within a day and things like that. Okay, so that is discussions, support. Now, after that, content. Content is an important place where customers, the partners can go and look at information related to products before they talk to the customer or a possible prospect. You have co-branding materials, like you can find out how you can co-brand with Arcserve and your organization names, and present that to the customer. What are the guidelines and things like that is available here. Um, data production, VAR, Enterprise, like you have data sheets, you have case studies, you have like Arcserve subscription license guide. Uh, all these, like you have a title and you have a description, and you can say you can have data sheets, you can download the data sheets, you cannot view it here, you can download the data sheets, and look at what information is there, how we can pitch it to the customer, the possible prospect, and how we can get that deal to our kitty. Okay, so this is how the content works. And also, like you have price lists, you can look at the price list from the content page. If currently we don't have webinars, live webinars scheduled, but when the webinars are scheduled, the webinar information is here. So you can like sometimes it might be partner webinars, sometimes it might be end user webinars, and you can inform, like if it's partner webinars, you can attend that, get more information. If it is end user webinars, you can also inform your end users to attend the webinars and things like that. There will be sales webinars, there will be technical webinars, and whatever. And then you can look at competitive positioning information from here. So whatever information you want to pitch in to the customer, all that information is available under content. Okay, and user management. So let's say I get a new employee in my organization. I'm a partner. I get a new employee in my organization. I want to add that employee to the portal, and he can go and look at content. He can look at you. He can create a support case, or he can register a deal or whatever. Click on add a person. Provide the title, first name, last name, whatever information is asked for, and give the primary, like Arcserve name, like let's say XXX at yyyy.com. As soon as you select, put like primary name, if you don't check, like if you the custom username is inactive now. If you leave it inactive, the primary email address will be your login ID to enter to the portal. Or if you don't want your if you don't want to use your email address to enter the portal, you can activate the custom username, where the username becomes visible, and then you can say sp.demo.today or whatever. So instead of using this as your username, the primary email address as a username, it will use this as the username. So, and there are other things, so you can like provide all those information and create. And if you don't want to provide administrative privileges, or if you want to provide administrative privileges, after creating the user, you can go here and say a partner zone. This is an admin here. I can go here and change the user not as an admin but as a standard user and things like that. Okay, so this is how we create users using the user management. Product feedback, which is very important. Why is it important? Because let's say we have purchased a product and all is fine, but while using the product, we find that there is one limitation where this product doesn't support XYZ of this operating system or something like that. And it will be a nice to have feature, or if it is a critical feature or whatever, and I want to report that to Arcserve product management and make them aware that See, I am looking for this feature. Maybe not immediately, but in the future releases, can you provide me that feature? What is the direct way to talk to product management? So go to product feedback. It will get you to this window. You have an option to submit an idea, but don't submit an idea immediately. Instead, find out there are 3 different tabs: under consideration, in progress, and latest release. Find out, browse through each of them and find out if your requirement is already listed here. If your requirement is already listed here, then don't create an idea. Instead, let me say Linux agent. I will first find out if it is not important, nice, or important, or let's say critical. And why do you need this? Just provide justification, like this is how my environment is. If this is a critical component, and if you can do it, it will be great. And once you do that, you input your email address here and submit. As soon as you submit, it doesn't go to the product management. Instead, what happens is the email address, whatever you have put in there while doing the justification and submitting it, that email address gets an email. How does the email look like? The email look like this. It says, confirm your email to submit an idea. And when you confirm your email, the idea will get submitted to the product management queue. Okay. Why is that? Because we don't want some users using spam and flooding the ideas and making the life tough. So to make sure it comes from a valid email address, it is a valid idea, we request customers or partners go and submit the idea and then confirm the email address from which the idea is coming. Okay. And why did I say first look at these 3 tabs and don't first go and jump and submit an idea? Why did I say that? Because you see the number is 25 here in Linux agent. If I had submitted it and confirmed my email, this number would have hiked by one because I submitted an idea. So this number would have been 26, which means 26 partners or 26 end users are looking for this information to be added to the product. So the higher the number is, the earlier a decision will be taken, and maybe it will be implemented in the next forthcoming release. Because we have, you can see that here there are 59. So if 59 of our customers or partners are asking for it, it is very much needed for us to consider it. So that is how product management looks at it, and then they consider it, and then we get into the product. Okay, but the idea decision, how if we consider if they are looking at it or the review is needs to be product management. So after the product management review only, it will be decided if we are going to add the feature or not. But if you don't see your idea in any of these, then go and submit an idea, a new idea, because if you're submitting a new idea, it is going to start from number 1. And as the other people adds to your as justifications to your ideas, it will hike the numbers, and it will come to considerable numbers. Okay, so if you don't find any idea, your idea listed here, go and submit the idea. Okay, and submitting the idea the same, put your idea here, why it is needed, and if it is not important, nice to have, important, or critical, provide your email address, and as soon as the email as soon as it's provided, you will get this email, confirm your email, and it will be submitted to the product management queue. Okay, so that is about product feedback. Now the next one is academy. You can see academy, like you can go here, you can select academy, and it takes you to our learning management system. Any partner, any end user having logins can go to this portal, gain knowledge. Okay, as soon as you get into academy site, go to learning library. You can see like there are new courses available now. Like we have started developing new courses and replacing the old courses with the new content. So currently we have new courses for cloud services, unified data protection, SaaS backup, OneSafe, and Shadow Protect. These are all technical courses. We have 2 new courses for sales, SaaS backup sales training and unified data protection sales training. Okay, so when you go to when you take these courses, at the end of the course, you have an assessment. If you pass the assessment, and the assessment is not that tricky, we just ask questions, whatever was told or whatever was whatever was said to the customer or the audience in the course, whatever was available in the course, based on that you will be asked questions in the assessment. And when you successfully complete the assessment, you will get a certificate saying that, say if you finish Arcserve certified engineer cloud services course, you will get a certificate saying that so and so has completed Arcserve certified engineer cloud services, and you will also get a logo which you can proudly attach it to your signature. Okay, so Arcserve certified engineer cloud services, you can attach that logo to the signature, and you can say I am Arcserve certified engineer cloud services, and you will also get a certificate signed by our CEO, which you can display in your showcase. And on top of that, time and very frequently we run promotions for these courses. Even now there is a promotion going on for few courses, which Ankit will tell you after I finish my demo. So for learning, you also get incentives. Like if you finish say if you finish certified cloud services thing, maybe you will get like $25, $50. Ankit will give you more details, but this is how we get knowledge and we also get incentive. Leave alone incentive, knowledge is wealth. So even if there is no promotions, getting into the library, seeing what is new and getting knowledge will help us tackle customers, resolve issues for customers, understand how the product works. So that is how the academy will be more helpful to you. Okay, and there is more coming to academy in the coming days. There will be more sales courses, more technical courses which are on production. Once the development of those courses are done, it will be included to the academy. So academy is a place to look if you are a person looking to grow the knowledge on Arcserve portfolio of products. Okay, with that, yeah, so academy is the best way to keep up to date on products and things like that. We will send you information, like we will send all the users information on new courses launched as and when it is launched. Okay, so that is about academy. With that, I will hand this over to Ankit to provide you more information about promotions and things like that. Ankit, take it over.
Thank you, Santosh. for the wonderful session. So as Santosh mentioned, we are currently running a promo for certification, and you can find the details on the screen. There are certain terms and conditions to this promo as well. Exam or certification must be completed by 30th of September. There's a limit of 3 representatives per partner, and first 25 partners certified entered into promotion will be getting the vouchers. So we have the vouchers for completing the sales training, the engineering training, and then you can get in touch with your respective sales or concerned rep to get to those vouchers. Next slide, please. So in case of partner portal login, you can log in through login.arcserve.com. In case of any support issues, as Santosh mentioned, you can go to support.arcserve.com or drop an email to support@arcserve.com. In case of any academy-related issues, kindly drop an email to arcserve.academy@arcserve.com. And to get in touch with us, I will request you to mail to info@arcserve.com or visit the contact us arcserve.com. And you can get in touch with this concerned sales rep as well. Next slide, please. So with this, we would like to conclude today's session and give back your valuable time. Moreover, I would like to thank you all for joining in this Partner Power Hour session and hope you had a great session. Stay tuned in coming weeks for more Partner Power Hour session from Arcserve. Thanking you all for joining in. Thank you. Thank you, Santosh.